Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and our preview of round 13. And in a stroke of genius, the AFL have given two teams, Fremantle and St Kilda, byes.
Geniuses, aren't they? Two teams.
Awesome.
Why couldn't Fremantle play St Kilda?
I know, who cares? Does it really matter? Oh, God, they're frustrating.
I told you, mate. One bye, the whole week, no one
Yeah, I
plays,
know.
done, move on.
Thanks. I
It's
think
5 weeks of it this
99.9% agree with you, Vito.
It's ridiculous.
Don't forget that Essendon and Gold Coast have to catch up
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
game.
but, but they're going to play
they're
their
still
game.
behind
It's already rostered for whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they're already behind
whenever.
their homework.
It's already rostered
Yeah,
for whenever.
Last round of the year, isn't it?
something
Yeah, I
like
know, but how... Jeez, that's
So they're
bad.
out, those two teams, all year. And then when they have byes, they're out 2 games.
AFL.
You can't have what happened early on, though.
No.
Yeah, you can. They could
Oh,
have
here we
played.
go, yeah.
They could have played it 2 days later on Monday in
Perhaps,
Melbourne or
yeah,
something.
that's fair
So
point.
be it.
Yeah, it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Like, let's get them out of the way. Like, okay, boys, just quickly.
or not
before
even
we
in
start.
Melbourne, go neutral.
What happened in COVID? No, we had to all go to Brisbane and whatever
Mm-hmm.
and play the game. So be it. Mate, there's a storm or whatever it was. They
Yeah.
cancelled the game. You got to play it 2 days later. That's it. I
That's
don't
fair.
care anymore. Doesn't matter where you play.
It's true.
Fix this and build roofs over every stadium.
$2 roof.
$2 roof
Same
at
old
Bunnings.
story, same old
$2
song and
roof.
dance.
All right, enough.
And when you
rants.
finish, you get your money back.
Well,
Take
yeah,
it back with the receipt.
that's right.
We're
Absolutely.
finished with this roof.
Yep.
Okay, let's get into it. Some housekeeping before we start this round. And our, what did I say last week? Our contractual obligation to
Obligations,
complete
yeah.
all the
Yes.
rounds. Last night's game at Optus Stadium, West Coast 11, 773. Lost to Geelong 17, 14, 116.
Enjoyable game.
Till 3/4 time.
I watched bits and pieces. Like I said, I wasn't really concentrating for obvious reasons. But Geelong just, last quarter, just turned up the...
Yeah, but it was exciting. Like,
Yeah, well,
I
like I said,
liked it.
I couldn't
I
really-
like West Coast actually playing attacking football and not worrying about what they get scored against them.
No, they didn't.
Mate, just
No,
play.
they didn't. They had a crack.
Play
They
football.
did. To their credit, they did have a crack. Geelong just too good, let's be honest.
They play well at home, West Coast.
They do, but they actually played like quick football, like up and back,
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and back.
No, it
they,
was-
they
from
didn't.
what I can see, it was
yeah,
quick.
I thought it was a decent game.
Cameron again just turned him a new
Yeah.
one in the last quarter. From what I
He's
can see.
in rare form, isn't he, Cameron?
Did you like West Coast Guernsey?
No.
Nothing like the start of
No,
Origin
it
Guernsey.
was-
Nothing
it was-
like it.
When I saw him run out, because I remember you saying that
Yeah.
last week, and I was like, "That's not the state good."
Nah.
Like,
Apparently
why-
they were
why do you have
supposed to wear the proper one, but there was a bit of backlash and...
Backlash for what? What? So you have to have stupid stripes? And
Yeah,
That's right, they
it
have to
was-
change it.
No, I
I don't know
reckon
what it was. I was looking to go,
Nah,
what's
it's
this?
It was
stupid.
supposed to be the state of
I know.
Origin. It was nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
I remember
Disgusting.
I remember that state of origin jersey.
Yeah.
It's nice and clear, and you
Yep,
can
the
see
Black
it.
Swan.
Yep,
Sorry, the yellow swan.
the
Yellow
black
swan.
jumper. That was nothing like it.
Although
Yeah.
for a few years they went into a yellow Guernsey with a black sash with black numbers for a couple of years.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know why they changed.
I would rather that than that rubbish
anyway,
they
well,
had. I don't know. That
it was rubbish.
disappointing. But Oscar Allen was a
Kick 4
I
goals.
thought he played okay.
was a dress.
good.
Hang on, was a dress rehearsal for Geelong next year, maybe.
Brisbane Lions, I'm
Stealing
telling
my
you.
thunder.
No,
Brisbane Lions. You heard it here.
Angela, please. February, I see he's going to Brisbane. February, I see he's going to Brisbane.
Oh,
Like when? No, I'm just saying.
No,
No, I know. He's already signed. What you think? People out there, you think it's just let's wait until it's a done deal.
Where's he
It's
from?
not even funny.
I'm putting him on
Somewhere
the
in
spot.
Australia, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
No,
not
I actually
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Victoria?
No, I thought he was a WA kid originally.
Well, maybe
I
he
don't
was.
know about that.
I thought he was
Let us know in the
Victorian.
comments. I think he's Victorian.
I think.
We could check.
We could, but we won't. That's what
Okay.
our subscribers are for in our,
Yeah, they
our
throw in
ankle sore family. Anyway, let's get on to round 13.
Correct.
Thursday, 7:30, Marvel Stadium, Western Bulldogs versus Hawthorn.
I said it last week, Hawthorn's season is on the line, and it's on the line again. And then no chance against Western Bulldogs.
Marvel.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, no chance.
No chance is a bit probably harsh, but I think the Dogs will be too good if that makes sense. I mean, no
Yeah.
chance, anything can happen. But the Dogs, the way they're going at the moment,
And Hawthorn just aren't playing well. There's no way around
mate,
it.
do you notice there's no spark at the moment?
There's zero. Their flair, like their biggest thing was their flair. It's gone. For
But
whatever
that was
reason, it's
always
gone.
And then
gonna
they're
happen
called-
'cause teams get them. You
Probably,
know, like,
you
there
figure
was
it.
a bit of a wave last year that they had.
All right, I get that. I get teams work them out with it, but flair, just that I don't know if you call it arrogance, but like it's just the way they were playing. They were playing Hollywood football, but it worked. For them, it works, right? Why are they not doing that this year? I'm not sure.
Well, they're now the Hollywood Dorks.
That's it.
Quite possibly,
Oh, I
but
don't know. I'm just saying.
But we've gone through this.
They were carrying on like pork chops. They were great, they flourish, and that's all in great.
But look where it got them, Vito. This is my point. Where is that? If they need that to play well, bring it back. Bring it back.
But we've gone through this.
Yeah.
They changed their personnel. Looks like their game plan's different.
Time to
I don't know
give
what
Josh
to do
Battle a
with-
rest then. I don't know what to tell you.
It's slowed down a bit. It's slowed down that movement of the ball is not as quick as it was. And
Yeah, but why?
we've said this before. We said it last night. Sicily hasn't helped them this year. He's been horrendous.
Yeah, I know, but it needs to change. Like, they cannot get near the Bulldogs playing that style of
No.
game.
If they turn up like they don't know Collingwood were too good,
yeah.
Bulldogs will be too good for them. If they turn up with that
So you
style.
go
The
Bulldogs?
Bulldogs win in their top 4 candidates.
Done, yeah.
Dogs for me, 3-4 goals. Not a hiding.
I reckon
way.
Dogs comfortable.
Hawthorn can win.
Yeah, anyone can win, but I can't see it.
I'm not going to go against the Dogs
Yeah.
at Marvel.
I can't
Yeah,
at the
fair
moment.
enough.
They're going too well.
They're
They're
fresh
going,
too.
Yeah, fresh coming off a week's break.
Dogs for me.
So they've had a hard year so far.
Yeah. Friday, 7:40, Adelaide Oval. Ooh. I won't say
game.
grand final preview. I'll say preliminary final preview.
Maybe.
Adelaide versus Brisbane, Adelaide Oval.
I say preliminary final, is it?
Could be a preliminary final
Could
preview.
be. But is it Adelaide Brisbane or Brisbane Adelaide?
It'll be Brisbane Adelaide because Brisbane's they're all Collingwood and Brisbane are a game and a half clear of the
Yeah,
back at the moment.
Brisbane will be.
So Brisbane will get a home final.
I think so.
So after this game, it'll be 2 points. The difference.
So you're thinking Adelaide wins because it'll be
I
half
know
a game?
I know Adelaide's winning.
Yeah, I'm tipping Adelaide
They're not
too.
playing well enough, Brisbane. Again, and I know every game's different, but mate, jeez, Thilthorpe and like they rest. I know they smacked the Swans, but they rested Thilthorpe in the last quarter.
They did.
Yeah.
knowing that they're playing this game.
Of course,
Right,
it's not
mate.
stupid.
And teams should do more of that, shouldn't they? You're 10,
I
12
agree.
goals up.
But
Nothing wrong with it.
I know Adelaide,
silly
In
to-
modern footy,
In modern footy, you've got to. Sorry, Vito.
Sydney that bad, or like Sydney are terrible this year. Let's be honest.
horrendous. But Adelaide are bloody good this year.
Yeah, they play with that the quick ball movement.
Yeah, I love it.
They've got lethal forwards that can kick goals. Rochelli's starting to get his game back.
Yeah, he's doing all right, Rochelle.
No, he's
isn't
playing
he?
well, mate. I didn't know he used to play soccer.
did he?
Yeah, he's played soccer. I didn't know that.
He's a bit of a lair, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. He falls over and doesn't get up for an hour.
But again, he plays with that flair, and you need that, mate. You know, like him, Rankin, their forward line is. I'll go as far as saying it's one of the most potent I've ever seen, ever.
Geez, that's big.
Rochelle, Rankin, Keys kicks goals every week. Fogarty,
Tilthorpe. Yeah, you're right.
Tilthorpe, Walker, mate. There is
Yeah,
not one
they've got
player.
options.
Yeah.
They're options, and that's what wins it for me. That's why they're top 4.
I was about to tip Brisbane, but you just sold it to me. I'm serious.
I didn't mean to. I was,
Yeah, you
I'm
just sold
being
it. I
like-
was just thinking, you know what?
Nah, I didn't mean to.
I don't
I was
think
just-
I don't think Brisbane got enough.
But I love the Crows, you know.
That's
that.
not about. Yeah.
Can they defend the way Adelaide play attackingly?
That they can do. They can try. They're good at that.
Yeah, they're good at that, but
But they need to kick 15 goals to
But
win.
not just that. If Adelaide
Yeah.
get their ball movement going, man, and they get open spaces in the forward line,
Yeah.
they can't stop them, Brisbane. I don't think they can now. I was thinking about the other side of it, but I think you're right. They're just too at home too.
if it
mate.
rains,
It drops. It drops.
probably makes it a
even.
go.
Brisbane
Yeah.
would like the rain.
Yeah,
wouldn't
they'll
they?
like that hard, just slog.
Yeah.
I think Brisbane are a bit harder than Adelaide in the scheme of things.
They are.
Just because they're conditioned. They've played 5 preliminary finals in 5 years. Like
Yeah.
that gives them an edge in that. But if that's a free-flowing game, give me Adelaide. It's going to be a great one. I
it'll be a
reckon
good
it's going to
game.
be close.
Yeah, it will be a good one.
I reckon it's going to be an absolute ripper.
I think Adelaide will get over the
Adelaide
line.
now.
Yeah, you're right.
He's easily convinced.
Yeah, easily convinced.
But I gave you a good summation.
No,
right?
summation
So,
was got me over. Couple
Yeah,
of goals.
yeah,
of
I'm tipping
goals.
Adelaide.
Adelaide. So we're all going Adelaide. That's brilliant.
I know. And the thing is,
My
it's funny
Crows.
that because any other time you go, Brisbane.
If
easy.
that was at the Gabba,
They're not playing well though, Brisbane.
They're not playing well. No, I
They're
agree.
not.
Melbourne got them there.
Melbourne got them.
That was,
They
yeah,
just
2
been
weeks
there in the
ago.
last 10
They've
minutes
had
of
a
the game.
poor month, mate.
Yeah, they're not.
Drew with North.
North,
They've
yeah.
had a bad month.
All right. Do you think they're getting bored? Like I heard this on the radio last week. Not bored, but like, all right, we're second.
Mate,
Like, what do you
I'll
want?
I don't know if it's bored. I
I'll
don't know
take
if
their
that's the
money.
word.
I'll take their money and do what they do. No worries.
No, I don't mean.
I
Just
don't know if
saying.
it's bored.
But okay,
There is a yeah.
Is there an element of saying, bring on the finals? This is a waste of time because they're playing finals. Like, let's not be silly.
yeah,
It's
but
a long way out. That's all.
I wouldn't
yeah.
be that
I know.
cocky. I wouldn't be that cocky. Yeah.
Oh,
If it was round 19, I'd get it.
They won the flag last year. They lost by a goal the year before. They're second on the ladder now.
It's round 12 this week, isn't it?
No, I know.
Yeah,
but-
13.
13.
Okay, so are they in any danger of not playing finals?
No, but that's not the
But that's what
conversation.
I'm just talking. No, it is the conversation because I'm saying them as a football club, like as a player, you can get a bit complacent, right?
Mate,
I'm
yeah, what do they
not saying it's right or wrong.
Well, what do they say? Don't flirt with form. How many times have you heard
That's
that?
it.
Yeah, that was.
No.
still don't mind them even now.
Still goes today.
No, I
mate.
know. Well, do you think the coach is going, boys, just take it easy?
No.
No,
But just
they're
as,
not.
just as players, like just your subconscious goes, let's not like you don't want to get injured, right? You don't want to miss the season.
I
Something
agree.
happening.
But you can't think that way. And Chris Fagan, I've looked at him a few times when he's during
he's been a
game,
bit
and he
disappointed,
wasn't
yeah.
like, you could tell him, mate, what's going on? He's not
So,
good.
yeah,
But
fair
if
enough.
Adelaide win, it's only half a point, half a game.
I know, and that's what
But all
we
of a
want.
sudden they're
I'm
under
telling you,
pressure.
They need to wake up. Yeah. So,
So,
all right.
no.
Different ball game.
All right.
I wouldn't be too cocky, Brisbane.
Saturday MCG at 1:20. Richmond are home to Sydney.
This is the match of the round for me.
Really?
Because it's a 50-50 game.
So
It
the
is.
other one that we just spoke about.
Yeah, I know. But this
No,
one,
that's-
okay, this one's probably the most interesting to me.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Not like I'm intrigued by this game. I don't know why.
Know. Richmond knocked them over last year there.
Yeah, I know.
They did too. Early in the
So it's not like you're going to be surprised if they win this year. You're going to go, I'm staggered.
No, I'm not staggered, but
Horse was coached last year and they still
Yeah.
beat them. What I'm saying is this
well,
year,
then Richmond win. That's it. Richmond
Is that
win.
it?
Yeah.
I'm picking Sydney
I actually think Richmond will win this game.
All right. So tell us why.
because I
Sydney.
won't pick Richmond. You can't pick Richmond. They're going great, but I'm not picking Richmond.
You can't pick Sydney either, and not just based on last week. Like the last 4 weeks. Have been-
Sydney
they-
got better footballers in their side.
yeah, it's okay. Doesn't
They'll
work
win.
like that.
Oh,
though.
more experience.
Yeah, they'll win.
But
They'll
but,
know what to do.
but they've also got Taylor Adams and the blokes I mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
still,
Richmond.
I'm not picking
don't-
Richmond. I can't.
I'm not-
I can't because
I'm not trying to say you like I was selling him on
I'm not
Adelaide.
picking against a side that played in last year's grand final. I know there's only like 10 players left,
Mm.
but the side is more experienced.
They won't even
I'm,
play
I'm not
finals.
picking against them. No, they won't. But I'm not picking
finals.
against them
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's fair.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think
Tomorrow, Saturday.
I wish it was tomorrow. Do you think Richmond have more respect for Adamuze than Sydney have for Dean Cox?
I do.
Possibly.
That's pretty evident, isn't it? The way they're playing Sydney, because like you said it, they've got good players, but they're just not interested.
Yeah, but you know what? I told you, Long My Cox, same thing. You know what I mean? They had that.
they're the same voice for 15
Well,
years.
sort of, yeah. Well, how long have you been there?
10 years, 8 years or so.
Been there-
Oh, was he?
Yeah, a long
he was
time.
part of the premiership. I don't know.
Well,
no, he
maybe
wasn't.
they should have just started fresh. Look, I don't know. Something's not
Yeah.
right in Sydney. Let me
No,
tell you.
it's
I think
definitely
Richmond wins too. Close.
I'm going Richmond.
Close. I think they win too. He's going Sydney.
I
Go
love
Sydney.
it. I love it. Yep.
So if you're enjoying our channel, please consider hitting the like button. It's a quick and easy way to support us and helps us reach more fans. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the Ankle Sore family. Our community is growing and we'd love for you to be a part of it. We personally reply to every comment so you can always connect with us. To ensure you never miss an episode and can join the conversation, remember to hit the notification bell. We look forward to hearing from you in the comments. We've set a big goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Please help us get there by telling your friends, family, teammates, barista, and pets. Everyone you know. Let's hit that goal together.
The pets have YouTube channels.
People do have pets.
It's like
People have got pets as their social media
No,
page.
nothing
I know
will
someone
shock
that's
you,
got
mate.
the cat and a dog.
that's okay.
They've got their own social media page.
Do you remember a couple of years ago? I think when Hawthorn had 100,000 members, they had
Yep.
Yeah, they're counting.
like your dog and like,
Sheep?
Yeah, Johnny or whatever. You don't call your dog Johnny. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't call it
Spot,
dog, John,
Spot,
it's Spot.
Spot is a member of
Yeah, it's true.
Rover.
Rover.
They're all the old 60s and
That's
70s,
right. Yeah,
mate.
60s,
Scraps.
70s.
Scraps, Garfield, the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we want to hit 5,000. So please tell everyone, like Anne said, your pets, barista, everyone. We
if we
want to
can
get
get
there.
there.
I reckon we can, boys. I
Yeah,
reckon
of course we can.
And I know you guys will help out.
And we've got
so-
loyal subscribers.
Absolutely, they're loyal.
And a lot of them do comment too. So
Absolutely, which is good. And keep those comments
Don't
coming.
forget our Instagram page too.
Absolutely, because that's going to ramp up.
Saturday, 4:15, GMHBA Stadium, Geelong versus Gold Coast. In the scheme of things, this is an important game too.
For Gold Coast, yeah.
Yeah,
Just for Gold Coast.
yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
No, I'm not picking Gold Coast.
You love him so
I'm not
much.
picking. You can't. You
All
can't
right.
pick Gold Coast in Geelong.
For me, Geelong. All right, they played West Coast last night, but they ramped it up on that. They didn't kill themselves. They did enough in the end and won by 7 goals, whatever.
Yep.
They'll be putting on a show, because Gold Coast are going to think, oh, we can go out there and beat
New
Geelong.
boys in
I know
town.
what he'll be thinking.
Whack the
Yep.
new boys in town.
Yep. Because Harvey's going to have that mentality, mate. We can go out there and do the job.
You
on
can
it.
have the mentality.
But what I'm saying
be-
is
yeah.
Geelong will be ready for it.
I hope so. I hope so.
I reckon Geelong will win this game very, very well.
Hardwick will be all bluff this week.
Yeah.
He has to be,
Company
though, let's
side
be
up.
honest, because they're... I said Carlton had no hearts. They've got 0 Gold Coast. They're just not...
5-6 goals,
But
Geelong.
you don't.
Go
You
on.
expect Gold Coast to go to Geelong and probably not win. It was last week which hurt them.
Yeah,
but that's my point. Like, you're losing games you should win, and then you're expected to go beat Geelong at GMHBA. You're killing yourselves for nothing. Like, you're kidding. Like, this
But
one...
they're out of their league anyway. They're not top form
100%,
material. Let's be
100%.
honest.
The thing is, if they won last week,
They consolidate their finals.
and you think they lose to Geelong, that's fine.
right, you
You
wear that.
can't have a crack at them for that.
No, I know that, but they lost last week. That's my point.
Oh, yeah, they
Right, and-
shot themselves in the foot.
They lost to a
Corner.
good side
Big deal.
who's also looking for that spot too.
That's okay.
It's not as if they got beat by.
Yeah, but they of
middle
all
of the road
teams,
side.
they of all teams need to be winning those games.
They've got to win home, and they don't lose at home usually.
That fortress
Oh,
there.
I think Cats. But I'll tell you now.
Yeah, I think the Cats.
think
They'll
it'll
have
be-
a crack goal.
No, they'll have a crack, but I think Cats will win
goals.
5 goals. Yeah, 5-6 goals.
Okay, so
Yeah, 5 goals.
Just quickly on that game, they had 11,000 to their game on the weekend. Gold
That's right.
Coast.
Yep.
And St Kilda supporters have been ringing up the radio and saying, "No, 11,000."
They're not
You
going
have
to give
a-
it up.
You have a crack at
won't.
us for 13.
No, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
No. I've got a
Hang on a
question for you.
minute.
I've got a
St Kilda
question-
been there for 5 billion years.
I've got a question for you.
Go.
So, considering St Kilda's been in the AFL for 100 years and they've been there for 15 years, is there a fair comparison?
No.
The same person that went to a St Kilda game 100 years ago is dead. Doesn't
I
matter.
know, but you build that, that fan base, right?
Of course.
So
Yeah, it goes from family to family most
considering
of the time.
St Kilda have got more fans overall,
Of course,
obviously, than Gold
obviously,
Coast,
Yeah.
members
and they've only got a couple of thousand more to a home game.
That's what I mean. I'll defend Gold Coast here.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
Yep. No, I'll defend Gold Coast here.
It's poor by St Kilda.
Yeah, it's poor by both,
I know
but
what
more
people,
so St Kilda.
people ringing up and saying about that. That's ridiculous. Are you joking?
What was the
Like-
crowd again?
11,000 or something, Gold Coast.
At Gold Coast. And St Kilda the week before Gold
13,000.
13. St Kilda should have got 30 to that.
Oh,
At least
20,
20,
something.
25.
20 something.
Yeah.
They should have doubled that 13,000. let's be
No,
honest,
no reason to call
No,
up. That's
I agree. It's poor by
comparison-
St Kilda, but
the
you've got 100
comparison-
years of...
Yeah, 100%.
So, anyway, okay.
Dumb comparison for me.
Saturday night, Manuka Oval. Now, explain to me, what's Corroboree Group Manuka Oval? Is that a sponsor for the...
It's obviously a sponsor
For
of
the
the
night?
ground. Yeah,
For the
Yeah,
week?
most
yeah,
likely.
I suppose.
GWS are playing Port Adelaide, not Post Adelaide.
Post Malone.
Post
Post
Malone.
Malone?
No, I haven't heard of Post Malone for a while.
No.
Change that. It's been like that for
No, it hasn't.
6 weeks.
that's
Oh.
right.
See, this is what happens with AI and technology. You put in a thing and they try and reword it. Because
AI has done some silly things.
silly things. This is a silly game.
This is a community now.
This is a silly,
Total
silly
Fireband
game.
Day.
This is a waste of time. They're lucky. GWS are lucky they got Port Adelaide.
No, Port Adelaide win this week. Yeah.
In Canberra.
Yep.
Is the ambulance
They'll
still
pull-
have they
000
got
or
Yeah, I think so.
is 000?
I wasn't feeling it yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Should we call the ambulance? In what dimension?
Because it's one of those games. It's one of those
The
games.
fourth dimension.
If GWS don't turn up early, and that can happen, mate. If they don't turn up early, and Port just happen to play well, which can happen because they've got players that can play well.
They do.
They can get over the top of them. All right.
They'll turn up, mate. See home ground. They have to
Perhaps.
turn up early.
Yeah,
They'll
perhaps.
Be there. Port Adelaide got nothing. Let's be
Port
honest.
by a kick or two. I'm telling you.
Part of me, I hope that happens. Part of me, I can't see it. I can't see
I
it.
can. Yeah, I can. GWS, you know how much I like GWS, but they're starting to really
Nah, they're
pee me
shocking.
off.
They're shocking.
They're peeing me off the way they're playing.
they're
Their intensity's dropped off.
They're just playing shocking football. I don't
Well,
get
you
it.
reckon Paul can't
Their
get him?
midfield.
Paul can't get him in the middle?
The midfield,
Maybe.
Port can.
Yeah,
Well,
in the
Butters,
midfield.
Rosie,
Yeah, but
they can't
the
score,
usual
Port, that's the
suspects.
problem.
The usual suspects.
Midfield's a little light on and weak, I reckon.
It is. No, they can get them in the midfield, but where do the goals come
Yeah,
from?
I agree.
Port
They've got a
Adelaide?
better
You
forward
said
line.
that Hogan's the only one that can kick
No,
goals
no,
for GWS.
Port Adelaide.
No,
I know.
I know, but you're...
I'm right. Not right. Well, again, they beat Richmond by 3 points. He kicked 0 goals. The week before, he
Yeah.
kicked 4. They win. Rest my case.
So
right?
Port can't quell his influence. Of course they can. They can.
Yeah, I know, but they can't kick a score. They can't kick their
Plus, it's
14
not-
goals.
That's
it's
a
not
fair
in-
argument.
It's not at their home ground. It's in Manuka, which
Yeah.
is their home ground,
Home-
but they don't play a lot there.
No, but if that was in Port Adelaide, I kind of go, Okay,
I get
can
the theory.
I can see it, right?
I get the theory.
Because Ken Inkley's those certain games. Let's get up for that, boys. I just
They
can't
could be up
see
for
it.
this one.
They could be, hopefully.
The Port of Adelaide will win this game. That's it. I can't tell you anymore.
All right.
Port of Adelaide. Moving on.
I think GWS. Who did you say?
I'll still stick with GWS, but I understand. I get it.
I
And
get it.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they won.
I don't trust either of them. How's that?
Well,
but I'm going.
That's
Port,
what I'm saying. But just one of those
GWS.
quirky games.
It could happen, yeah. Yep.
Oh, what? Graveyard, 7:35.
snow.
Yeah, graveyard,
Oh, so that's the
7:30.
graveyard,
Take,
isn't it?
take,
7:30.
my, take my top off, all that.
Well, in Monaco, could
Slide
snow,
in the
like
snow.
you said. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Why have they got a game at Monaco on a Saturday night in
I don't
winter?
know. I don't
Explain
know.
to me that.
I
Maybe
don't
they
know.
need a roof.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sunday,
stop.
3:20 at Hands Oval in Bunbury. You know where that is? You been there?
I have, actually.
Have you?
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Not much there. but
Happy
anyway.
for you.
North Melbourne play West Coast.
They better not lose this game.
They wouldn't want to.
Who? West Coast?
No. That club will follow.
Why?
No, disgrace. If they lose to West, I know West Coast been going okay.
So, North sold this game, have they?
Correct. That's
next
my point.
two.
That's my point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because this should be at Marvel, right? It would
It's a
be at
Marvel
That's
game.
right, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
yeah.
Marvel game.
Okay.
And I'd say North would
yeah, at Marvel.
easily win. You would think.
Jeez, I'd like to-
Right? No. At Marvel, North would
They
comfortably.
win. Don't worry about margins. But
Right.
They win. Okay, yeah.
They wouldn't want to sell a game, go to Bunbury, whatever, and then lose.
It's a tough one because they're playing in Perth, right? So,
And unfortunately for them, they will lose.
really?
Yeah, West Coast will win this game. You watch. Okay.
Oh, tell us more, Vito.
Tell you more.
Why?
Okay, they've had the week off, North, and they haven't. Okay, it doesn't always work like that.
That helps, though. Going
It helps.
to Perth,
It helps.
that helps.
It helps.
Hang on, before you go on, do you know if they're already up there or going up early? Surely they go
don't
up
know.
early. Okay.
I know they're going up there for the week because they play the week after as well in
So,
Perth.
so you would
No, I
think,
don't think they play. Do they again?
Yeah, they've got free. That's a home game as well. They've sold the week
Okay.
after.
okay. So you would think that playing up there, especially if you're going for 2 weeks, you'd go, say today on a Tuesday or
Wednesday.
Monday or whatever, right?
Yeah.
To get acclimatized, just get.
Totally
if you're going to
agree.
stay there for a week and a half, just the more comfortable you are, the better you are, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
In the
continue,
Royal
Vito.
In the Royal Bunbury Hotel.
if it's humid, the heat up there, whatever, and North don't like it early, and West Coast stay with them, West Coast will overrun them. I'm telling you, West Coast can overrun them. I'm actually tipping West Coast.
They beat them there in the pre-season.
Yeah, they'll win by a kick or two. It'll be close. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to wallop them. But
Well, they can't. They
no,
can't.
they haven't got personnel to do it. But they'll beat North. You watch this.
Okay.
A goal or two. I'm being honest, mate. You know how much I want
on.
North to win.
West Coast play well. North aren't playing. What happened to North last time? I can't even remember now. They lost
Last
to
time?
Richmond last time they played.
No,
Lost
they
to
lost to
Richmond,
Collingwood.
they beat
Smacked
Oh,
by
that's right.
Collingwood.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Yeah.
don't worry, you can't count that, mate. Collingwood's smacking everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, West Coast play well at home. They're at home. Well, not at home. They're in their home
yeah,
state.
Yeah. And
I'm not picking North.
so you're picking the bottom side.
So what? With the second bottom side.
against the second bottom
No,
side.
well, I'm just asking you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just calling the ladder as I see it.
You're not sure. You're tipping North, aren't you? I can tell.
Hang on, no, you haven't given your
I
tip
picked
yet.
West Coast.
I'm tipping North. You guys are
Well, no. You asked me about why I tipped West Coast, and I gave you a small explanation.
the week off
Yep.
against a team that's not very good
No, I agree.
helps. North Melbourne have a lot on the line here because they've sold us. They've sold the game. Clearly, they're playing 2 weeks. Want to build up some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the whole point of it.
Yeah. So I think they're going to be more interested in West. What's West Coast got to play for? If you know what I mean.
Well, what's North got
What's
to play
North
for
got to
because
play
they've sold
for?
the games?
They've sold the games. They want to create a community up there.
That's
They've-
off field though.
Are they trying to build
but
the
it
ankle sore
counts.
community same?
Not even close, North. We've probably got more
West Coast is-
supporters than North.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
West pro rata. North
Pro rata,
supporters
yeah.
Versus our
We've
West,
been around for 2.5 years. I've been around for 100
West
years.
Coast. They play with enthusiasm. North don't.
Oh, so the North, they do.
I'm telling
They've
you.
shown some good signs this year, North.
Mate, I'm happy to
Will it be
swallow.
tight?
Next week, I'm happy to swallow my words and go, "It's idiots, right? You idiots.
Yeah, he's a
North,
man.
North
Tight?
walloped them. Yeah, tight. North, you idiots. How can you not tip your own side against West Coast? All that. I'll wear it. And I hope I'm
No,
wrong.
but your theory is spot
I'm-
on.
but I'm
At
being-
Marvel, I would have laughed at you.
Oh, I know.
I
agree.
wouldn't have
I
tipped them.
agree.
But I'm being honest. I'm being honest on what I think will
Okay.
happen. I'll be sick.
But I think you are also like a bit gun shy because
It's an interstate game for North. Don't
what?
fool
Yeah,
me.
don't
it's
get
a home
sucked in.
game.
Don't get sucked
They
in.
are flying 4 hours.
Yep.
Plus
yep.
to play interstate.
Okay.
Yep.
Against
Are they
West Coast,
using a
who
TW
play well in their own
Are
state.
they using a TW Sharon?
Well,
Are they playing on grass?
that's
Are they
it.
kicking the same
Well,
goalposts?
Then Gold Coast beat Geelong.
Just saying.
I'll give you
No,
an
but
example. They went to was it Gather Round that played Gold Coast? As soon as the heat started ramping up, as in North just fell.
Yeah,
to
but
bits.
Gold Coast are a better side.
Good side,
than
absolutely.
West Coast.
Yeah, no comparison. What I'm saying is, you watch North cack themselves.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, I'm
shit
going
themselves,
North Melbourne. You two are going West Coast.
Correct.
I get it. No problem.
Sunday, 7:20, the traditional Sunday night King's Birthday Eve game at the MCG, Carlton versus Essendon. We did a live stream on this game last year.
Yeah, I think we did.
Certainly
I don't
did.
know if it was a
We
Sunday
certainly
game.
did.
Sunday,
Yeah, it
was
was a
it?
Sunday
Okay.
night. Did a live stream of this game.
You know what I'm
fun.
going to say in this game. Carlton should comfortably win this game. If they're serious,
Should.
they should win this
They
game
should.
by 4 or
They
5
should.
goals because Essendon's got a lot. We all know Essendon's out. They had a crack against Brisbane, but Carlton should be well equipped and ready to go.
Yep.
And know exactly what they need to do to put this game away.
Couldn't agree more.
And if they can't do that, if Essendon get over the line against Carlton this week, mate, head start should start to roll. You're right.
should have already started. Let's be
You know,
honest.
I used to say you're a bit harsh, mate. Like you can't possibly go out and lose to them.
you wouldn't
Only
wanna-
because they've
Yep.
got that many outs that I don't think they can cover Carlton.
Well, even if you haven't got that many outs,
You still
if
should, yeah.
If you're looking at playing
Yeah.
finals, you got to beat the likes of Essendon.
Correct.
That's it. I don't care where they sit on the ladder. They haven't played finals for what, 4 or 5 years, Essendon? Carlton, if they're serious, they should be beating. Like we always say, you should be beating the teams
They're below you.
that
or whatever.
below you or around about. If you're serious, right? If you want to
agree.
win games or play finals, you need to beat the teams that you should be beating.
20,
right?
25 points, Carlton. I don't think you whack them. I don't think Essendon will have a crack. But I think Carlton should be a 4-goal better side.
I actually agree with you.
Can
but
Essendon, okay, yeah,
No, I was going to say, I don't trust Carlton.
Who are you tipping?
It's because
I just don't trust them, mate. Carlton, I'm tipping Carlton. I'm tipping.
the studio door's open. Hello.
Continue. Let's continue, boys. Come on, don't get
Talk
presents.
about pets. He's just walked in, waltzed in.
Kicked his first
Said,
goal.
I've had
told
enough
through.
of waiting. I'm coming into the studio.
Oh, that's tremendous.
I'm tipping Carlton. Just.
Essendon will kick 72 points. That's all they can.
That's all they can muster, eh? Yeah.
Carlton will kick 100, won't they?
How?
Okay, they'll kick 95. So
Yeah.
there's 20. That's a
I
20
said 4 goals.
Yep, there it is.
20, 25 points.
Essendon can't kick more than 70, 75. We know that. Carlton's.
So can they win Essendon? Is
I
there
don't-
any world that you can see them winning?
I can't.
Geez, that would be.
I'm being honest, I can't.
that'd be a
Turn up for the
massive
books.
Turn up.
Okay.
Like he said, if Carlton lose this
Oh, mate,
Monday morning,
there would be.
even though it's a public holiday,
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Even worse. Let's
Correct.
be honest.
there'll be
People,
lots of conversations.
look out for Club Corner, Carlton Club
Oh, my
Corner.
Lord.
Oh, you know what? If Carlton lose this, I'm doing a 10.
You're patting my leg, not the dog. You know that. Monday, 3:20 MCG. It's the big freeze. Melbourne versus Collingwood. Who's in the slide?
Don't know. Ariane Titmus.
Really?
That's all that I know.
Nah, there's Dacos, Peter.
Peter, finally.
Yeah.
And there was another one that I saw.
Is there a cricketer?
Dacus. Oh, probably is always a cricketer.
I can't remember. There was another one.
I
Oh,
don't know.
that's
They release
interesting.
them every day,
Yeah.
every second day or
Yeah.
something. Look, it's a great cause. Like the fact that Neil Danner is still with us.
That's
Mate, they said he wouldn't
3
last 2 or 3 years. And he's
Well, the
lasted
technology
10,
now that allows him
It's getting
to
better, to communicate and
Communicate,
that. So
yeah.
if you haven't got your
Sensational.
beanies, go get your beanies. It's for a great
go get
cause.
your $400 beanie.
It's not $400.
$40?
nah,
25.
25. Yeah, that's
Jeez,
reasonable.
Where
I
are
bought-
you
I
doing
bought-
your shopping? Bloody
I
hell.
bought one.
I haven't bought one yet, but
Yeah.
I will. Melbourne Collingwood. This is more interesting than what you think.
Probably, yeah, maybe because it's a big game. It's a big occasion.
game. Melbourne at the MCG
It's Melbourne's
play well.
game.
Yeah, it's I
Like
agree.
I say it every week, and I'm kind of like, is this the week that Collingwood have not the off week, but like just a bit of a downer? But it doesn't happen.
So what I
like,
reckon?
Go on.
No, do you going to say?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to say.
Collingwood will not lose. Done.
Okay, Angelo.
Collingwood will not lose. Done.
There you go.
Collingwood will not lose.
There you go.
Done.
That's it. I mean, how can you go against them?
That's my point. I know what you're saying. All jokes aside.
I just hope Melbourne come to play and it's a good game. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
keep
put up a
talking
bit
about
of
Melbourne
fight.
kicking 721, but they didn't.
They were whacked.
They were beaten.
But
Forget
they
the
could-
721. They kicked
they-
112
if they-
in the second half.
I
So they
know.
were beaten.
St Kilda were clean up.
They were clean. They were
in the
beaten
game.
comprehensively, weren't they? Really?
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, fair
But you know,
enough.
people argue the point. But they kick 721. If they
Nah,
kick,
they're
I
still
hate that.
beaten.
Oh, if you kick straight, I don't care. You didn't.
True, but 721's odd. Like, that's an
Yeah,
odd
it
score.
is
to
odd.
win.
We mentioned that.
727, we said 1948 grand
1948
final.
grand final.
That was 70, 80
I
years.
remember
How
that.
long ago is that, Vito?
Well, 1948.
Yeah.
52, 77 years.
52, 70, what? 77
77,
years.
yeah.
No, he's
adding
doing
that
the
up,
working
mate.
out in
Okay.
his mind.
Correct.
All right, fair enough. All right. We're all going Collingwood. How can we?
Yeah.
There you have it, our preview of round 13 in the books. Let us know who you think wins. We look forward to your comments. We'll see you in the next one.